Hello, you're live with your Pontiff. Happy coffee, Nespresso. Good morning, punters. And I'm having some croissants on a weekend. Hello. Hello, guys. How are you? What's new? I gotta tell you guys, I want to tell you a story before we start the show. How did I first know I was old? And the answer is, guys, I'll tell you the story, was that I was in a famous strip club, lap dancing club in Melbourne. And I remember so I was in Melbourne, and I had a customer, a fan had paid for me to have a dance. And I can remember this girl sat down, she says to me, "Oh, if you like, you can put your glasses on. You can put your glasses on." And that's when I realized, guys, she was doing this dance. She said, "Oh, you can put your glasses on." And I realized I'm old, getting old. What do you say? I'm getting old. Blue shirt, put at $2. It's Friday Night Live with the Pontiff. Hello. I'm getting older. Herman says, "I'm wearing your shirt. This is my absolute favorite shirt. I went out with my lady and I wore this shirt, and I only wore it for half the day, so I took it off and I'm wearing it today because I don't like to just overwear it." Herman says, Herman Sows, $10 Canadian. Arch Uptick just did a great review of your watch. Very good review. Yes! And I've actually made a video response. It's just being compiled. It's just finished. That was an amazing review. Absolutely fantastic review. It was very kind. I love his accent. I gotta tell you, I love his accent. He's got a really cool accent, and he was very, very sweet to the Pontiff. Uptick, he is a cool guy, and I gotta say, I'm very, very honored to have him as a fan. He's I got to tell you, the only thing I didn't like about his review was the fact that he did a bit of prick teasing. His 5134 is absolutely to die for. Absolutely to die for. And it's in white gold, which is my choice, because I got 3 yellows already. I got 2 white gold Pateks. I would love a third, Complication, the 5134, absolutely perfect. I don't have any money, of course. That's the only problem. It's a bit of a problem. But yeah, that was a fantastic review. Absolutely loved it. I loved it so much. I've made a reply video, which I'll be uploading once today's show finished. Tommy D! Tommy D, $10. May I ask what you paid for a Chronomeister? Chronomeister is $4,600 a good price for a pre-owned one? So I got it from Scotty, my good friend Scotty, and I paid for it. Let me look that up. That's the Zenith El Primero Chronomeister Open Heart. I got that from Scotty. I got it from Scotty, my good friend. What did I pay? Let me just bring it up. The Zenith Chronomeister. I paid 5,300. There you go, 5,300. Aussie, 5,300 Aussie. 5,300 Aussie. Let's work that out. 5,300 Aussie. And I think that was because I think I paid 5, but I had to get an extra strap because Scotty went for the rubber, and I wanted the leather. I got the factory leather strap for it, and that's the way love goes, guys. That is the way love goes. That's the way love goes, governor. That is the way love goes. Hello, Doc. Hello, Doc. How are you?
I'm good, Pontiff. How are you?
Hey, I'm okay. I'm getting older. Just plugging my headphones in there. I am getting older. The moment I discovered I was getting older was I was in a strip club getting a lap dance, and the girl says, "Sir, you can put your glasses on if you like." And I don't know about you, but that's kind of.
How did she even know you had glasses?
Because I were in my pocket. I put them on the chair. We're having a chat. I was flirting with her, and she said, "You can put your glass." And I thought, "Fuck, you must think I'm so old."
You might leave your reading glasses at home next time.
But it helped. It really did help because you're not allowed to touch. Because I said to her I could use Braille. She said, "Oh no, sir, no touching, no touching."
This is an interesting rule, you know. So I don't understand those rules.
No, and I got to tell you something. She was actually a Skippy, an Australian girl, white Australian girl, and she was pretty. She was nice, big boobs, big ass, really attractive, cute face, and you know something?
Excellent.
Johnny didn't get excited in the least. It's like watching, I'll tell you this since Marcus, it's like watching gay porn. It did absolutely nothing for me.
Although you love gay men.
I, of course, love gay men, but I'm just telling you, Johnny doesn't lie. You understand?
It doesn't get your stick shift in gear.
Exactly! So, anyhow, I'm just telling you the story. So my Chronomeister, I paid 5,300 Aussie for it, and just to give you an idea, I actually sold it to a very whingy American guy. He was an utter pain in the ass, to be totally honest with you. So I paid 5,300.
Not like me.
Aussie.
I'm a different kind of American pain in the ass, right?
Okay, so I paid 3.5. Okay, 3.5 Aussie, 3.5 US, 3.5 US, and I sold it for 4,400. Now that was boxed, no paper. It had booklets, but it didn't have the paper. When you say papers, you mean the warranty, the guarantee. No, it didn't have that papers. So I sold it for 4.4. 4.6. 4.6 is I think it's a little high. They are soft brands, and it depends on how good is it. If it's really minty and beautiful and crispy, maybe. But if it's compromised, you can get them a bit cheaper than that. And I don't know. They're a soft brand. They're very soft. Zenith is incredibly soft. Blue shirt Buddha, $2. Where are the cardinals and the treacherous snakes? It doesn't matter. I got the Doc. Doc, I want to ask you something, okay?
They'll be showing up later, probably, anyway.
I want to ask you something since you're here. This coronavirus, I'm not a conspiracy spruiker like some people.
Nor am I.
I tend to believe this virus was created in a military medical lab as germ warfare. Do you think I'm completely a lunatic fringe saying that, or what's your view?
Well, it's a complicated question. I don't want to address whether you're a lunatic or not, but in terms of this coronavirus being created in a lab, all the evidence suggests that. You know, it's scientists have written articles that have been published in journals saying that the early analysis shows it has HIV sequence in it that it should not have by random. And that suggests that it had to be placed there, which is in a lab. And also there was a Chinese doctor and husband that got busted working at a level 4 lab in Canada around summertime, and they got busted sneaking stuff into Wuhan. And by coincidence, less than 6 months later, we have this outbreak. So
what were they busted taking in?
They were taking in presumably specimens of virus and things that they were working on in the Canadian level 4 bioweapons lab.
So Canada has bioweapons?
They've got one.
Canada has bioweapons?
They've got one. They've got one lab.
Oh, I see. Hello, Bu Jan Fu.
No, Bogan flu.
Bogan flu. Okay.
I was wondering what the hell are you talking about?
So
how's it doing
Canada,
there, Clive?
If Canada has a lab like that,
yep.
How many has China got? And they're the good guys. They're the good guys, okay? Canada, you don't get much better than Canada, okay? They're like Switzerland, completely neutral.
It was disturbing to me to find out they had a lab like that. I'm like, why does Canada
like Switzerland, except more apologetic?
But I don't know how many China has, but I do know they have one about 300 yards away from where they claim this happened as a result of eating bats and snakes.
Sister's calling me. Hold on.
No worries. So, Doc, do you think this is going to be a pandemic? It's going to be like a Black Death?
Well,
how bad do you think it is going to go?
I also read that they're not sure they're not sure it's going to affect the entire population equally, because apparently it uses the virus. The virus does something to ACE2 enzyme to get into the body, I think is the way I read it, and the enzymes are more prevalent in Southeast Asians. So, other than this one person in Iran that died, we haven't seen anybody die that hasn't been of Chinese descent.
But does that mean Japanese would also be affected? Because they don't consider themselves to be Asian.
I don't know where they stand in terms of their distribution of ACE1 and ACE2 in their lungs.
Okay.
But if I were Japanese, I'd be very, very careful. But the Europeans that have come over there, like that guy who got it in Singapore, he had no idea he had it.
Rolex.
Tommy D, $20. Would you please have a sticky beak at the one I'm looking at? Seems like a good deal. eBay search El Primero, Chronomaster. Sure, we can bring that baby up on the screen now. I can do that for you. Just because I can. I must tell you guys, there was a fantastic review up Tick Watches did a fantastic review of
what?
of my collection. He did a fantastic, and I've actually.
You mean your 5 identical Pateks?
5? Yes. He did a very, very good review, which I'm actually. I've made a reply. I'm going to be uploading a reply once this finishes today. Just having a look there. So he's looking at one now. I got to be totally honest with you. This is a very... He's looking at the black dial one. Ooh, I don't like that. Don't like that at all. Let's bring her up on the screen. Let's bring this baby up on the screen now. Here we go.
Tim did a review on Caseback of one of the black dial Zenith El Primeros. It actually looked pretty nice, the one he was looking at.
Yeah, okay, here we go. We can see it on the screen there, so I'm just going to get rid of that there so we got more screen. What do I think? The black dial, I'm not a big fan. Okay, look, it's okay. It's okay. 4.5 US, I think I would probably, let's go in there, let's have a look.
I'd get away from the skeleton. I mean, not the, I guess that's, what is that considered there?
Well, that's the open heart. It's called
the open heart there. I'd
actually
stay away from that.
I gotta be honest with you, it's on a bracelet. I reckon that's a good price. Pull the fucking trigger. Don't fuck around. Pull it. Look at box papers, everything. You can see it. It's just like a new old stock. Just pull the trigger. That's actually a beautiful... Actually, so I'm not a huge fan, but look, I think in real life that dial would actually pop. I think just on these pictures, it's just... actually, it's a gorgeous watch. Pull the trigger. Don't fuck around a moment longer. Pull the trigger.
I'm pretty sure the one that the standard dial rather than the open heart ends up coming off as a dress watch, so it's quite nice. I'm not sure about the open heart element.
Here we go. And G, $2. Arch, why Lange? Why Patek? Very good question. We'll come back to that. And G, just to wrap up on the Zenith there, I gotta tell you, I reckon pull the trigger. Don't fuck around. That's a good price. It looks beautiful. Minty box papers with a bracelet. Fuck! You didn't tell me it had a bracelet. Fuck, that is...
Usually the bracelet is about $1,000 more, or is it more like 500 more?
Yeah, it's look, I'd pull the trigger. Pull the trigger. Don't fuck around. Pull the trigger. Now, Lange, why Lange? Why Patek? The answer to that is simple. It's the best. It's the absolute best. Best of the best of the best. It depends what you want in life. Are you a beta soy or are you an alpha? That's the question. There are certain people who drive Porsches. Certain people buy Chevrolets. There are certain people who buy BMWs. And there's certain people who buy MR2s. Winner or loser. You got to pick your side.
It's okay having an MR2.
And there's certain people who buy brand new Mercedes C-Classes, and there's other people who buy Honda Civics. And when they bang the fender, they don't bother repairing it.
I have to say my favorite MR2 is the third gen. Rather than
I love the second gen. Very.
The one that Clive has.
That's the
second.
second.
I've got the third gen. I've got the Spider.
Yeah, the second gen was the Pininfarina one. Looked like a baby Ferrari.
Oh, wait a minute, then they made one after the one you've got, Clive. So maybe I'm talking about the fourth gen.
No, there is no fourth gen.
Let's just do a Google here. Here we go. Okay, the Gen 1, that's the wedgie one, okay? Let's have a look. I just brought it up on the screen here.
The Lotus Elise looking one.
I don't think it looks like an Elise at all, but okay, if you say so. Now, the next one after this, that's the Pininfarina style one. That's the one I
guess I like the second generation then.
Yeah, that's the second gen.
The second generation is probably the most popular out of the three.
And the third gen...
it's Bogan preferred.
That's the second gen there. That's the first gen.
Well, the third generation is that's
the third gen. There we go.
Okay, guys, I gotta hop off. Work is calling. So.
Okay, sorry, Clive. I love you. Goodbye.
Bye.
Get some rest there.
I got to tell you,
Not
seriously,
getting rest by going to work, though.
between you and me, Doc, I don't want to be nasty to you, Doc, but man, if I was living in the United States of America, I tell you one thing, I'd be buying a fucking beautiful car. In Australia, they're a rip-off. They're expensive, right?
Well, I think he doesn't want to lavish. He doesn't want to be lavish. He doesn't want to spend money on himself just yet. Maybe he's saving it for something.
Okay, fair enough, but, you know...
I don't know. Give it to his kids.
If you're going to be a car person, America's the country to be a car person. Okay?
Well, I would be happy with a second-gen MR2.
Okay, so look, why Patek or Lange? Because
Because you can.
no, I think honestly, on a horological level, it's up to you. Look, you got to buy whatever you want. I can't tell you what to buy. Personally, I don't give a shit what you buy. Okay, but in my opinion, I think the best watches are Patek, Lange, maybe some Breguet, some AP, some Vacheron. That is the best. That is the best.
I think inherent to the question is, why get a Patek when no one else is going to know it's a Patek? Probably a lot of people think it's a Timex. But
Here we
the
go.
answer is because you can.
Legato Blue Summers, $2. Tudor Chrono worth the money, Doc?
I think they're a reasonable bang for the buck as long as you recognize what you're getting. I mean, obviously you're getting a Tudor, but we've had that discussion with Black Bays. And, they have one, one of the Tudors that they've come out with, one of their chronographs, is a throwback to the 4-digit Daytona, and it doesn't look bad. I mean,
I
but
gotta
it's
tell you, I think the Tudor Chrono that I like aesthetically...
Monte Carlo.
Monte Carlo, it's big, it's bulky, okay, I get it, but it only uses an ETA, but it uses a module that AP uses in their Royal Oaks.
Well, I think that's a nice looking chronograph, and it's a very unique one as well. So
Is it worth the money? They're pretty good. Tudor is good value.
he might be
And-
talking about the chrono, like the Tiger chronos and the.
And
the
here's
three
Boris.
Tigers.
Hello, Boris.
Hey, it's Borisaurus, you
George Gregario, $2. Let's talk about the Breitling AVI, gents. The Breitling AVI. What's your go on the Breitling AVI?
Well, I think it's crazy.
Let's bring this baby up here. Doc, this actually has been very popular on our little WhatsApp group, which you can join for $30 US. I gotta tell you, this is very. I think
I have to get one.
I've got a horn. I gotta be out of all the Type 20s. I think the Breitling one has got the nicest case. What do you reckon?
What do you mean out of all the Type 20s?
The reissue Type 20s. You've got the Breitling, because the Type 20 was a military spec. They wanted it to be
Correct.
So that's Type 20 was the French.
Oh, you're
government's-
saying. I thought you meant out of the Breguet, which actually called itself a Type 20.
Yes. Hello, Clivers.
Okay.
We're talking Breitling
Hey,
AVI, gents.
Clivers.
What do you think?
That was really cute coming on as Borisaurus, by the way.
What was who? When? What? I have no idea what the hell you're talking about.
Of course you don't. Of course you don't.
No,
Now-
I literally had everything shut down when I was talking to this client. Was Borisaurus on just now?
Yes.
And then by
No.
coincidence happened to go off, and then couple seconds later you came on.
I got to tell you, Clive.
But we don't think it's you. We don't think
this,
it's you.
This Breitling, the Breitling AVI 765, absolutely gorgeous.
Absolutely.
like-
Yeah.
I want to get it.
I got to tell you, what I like about it is the very thin bezel.
Exactly. That's what I like.
And I
Exactly.
kind of think on the
Well,
Type
it's-
20, it's too
it's
big.
more of a-
It's too big.
It's also more of a military style, is what I like about it as well.
Well,
Yes.
it's I think I like the fact that, and you can say what you want about faux patina, but I think it's warmer. The dial is warmer than a Breguet Type 20, which is just stark white. It has a little bit of contrast with the slight yellowing, which they claim is just the way it came out of the factory in 1953. But
now look at this. We've got Boris. Hello, Boris.
Hey, it's Boris.
Clive. Clive, are you there, Clive?
I'm here.
I'm trying to get them to talk at the same time, Doc.
Hey, Clivers.
Hi, Boris. How you doing?
Oh, doing really good, really good. Hey, Archie, I got someone. I got someone that wants to meet you here.
Okay.
Hey, this is Tederico. Hey, Tederico.
Hey, Tederico. Thank you for the shirts. And I'm wearing Herman So's shirt today. Herman So's. Woody, New York at $2. We know, dumb Doc. When Boris spoke, your avatar moved. Doc. Boris.
Hey, Capeso, Cabron.
Yeah, I got a feeling it could be the Doc, actually. I don't know how he does it. He's got 2 laptops, Clive. Look at this. He's got 2 laptops.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I gotta tell you.
Hey, Archie.
Yes.
Hey, Archie. Archie.
Yes. Yes.
Break out the sex calendar. How'd you do? Break out the sex calendar. How many dates you got on
the sex calendar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 for the month. 14.
You're padding it.
No.
What? Wait a minute. Hey, were those women? Were they breathing?
Not necessarily.
Yeah, I think I'm going to fucking puke. I'll tell you right
I can
now.
use a Tangy
Rolex.
tube. Here we go. Tommy D, $10. I don't think Boris was fixed. I gotta tell you guys, seriously, coronavirus, is it going to affect the price? I don't think it will. Is Rolex coming down? Tell me the flyover states. Is Rolex becoming available?
We don't care about that. All we care about is Oris. Hey, wait a minute. I got someone to meet you, Doc. I got someone to meet you here. Yes, this is Cindy Certina. Hey, Doc, you're really hot there, baby. Would you like to go on a date with me with my giant cock and balls?
Very cool.
It's like this.
Very cool. I like that. That's the same giant cock and balls. I think this could be Fed. Fed used the same terminology. Look at the speech pattern. If you notice that.
No, it's Tederico.
Suck my big giant brown cock. Remember, isn't that what Fed said?
Oh wait, let me pull it up. Let me go back to my text.
Yeah. Tell him to suck my big brown cock. That's what he said. Tell him from me. That's sounding a lot like, those words are sounding a lot like Boris. I think Boris is.
Hey,
Fed!
Hey, cabron.
Hey.
This is Tederico right here, man. I'll tell you right now. Hey, do you know how I lost all that weight? Do you know how I lost all that weight, cabron?
How?
I ate Fiber One bars and X-Lax. I just kept shitting.
Ha! Is that a good weight loss, Doc, to just shit it out?
Funny how Doc's not saying anything now.
Yeah, that's funny.
Hey, you know, when I keep shitting over here, I find, oh my god, oh my god, I just shit a small boy. He looks like he came from Thailand. Hey, I may have to go. This may be an immigration problem, man. I gotta go.
Thank you, Boris. We love you. Bye-bye. I gotta tell you, Clive, I fucking love this Breitling. I even kind of prefer it to the one you've got.
You know what? I hate to say it, but it's my first choice in terms, I like the Navitimer too, but the Navitimer's a little busier, and this one can come off as a dress watch, especially if it's on a shark mesh.
Rolex.
Chip Wong, $2. Federico is shaped like a roly-poly. Roly-poly.
Roly-poly.
Roly-poly. Yes,
That's a technical term.
Technical term. I gotta tell you, Clivis, this could be another edition for you. What do you think? What color dial would you like?
Well, he's going to go for the least expensive dial.
Is
that right, Clivers?
What are the options?
What's the blue?
Well-
Is the blue in steel?
The blue one is platinum, and I think it's
Oh.
30,000.
Fuck!
Yeah, I think I'll go
Fuck!
for the steel. The steel one. Definitely the steel. Yeah.
Fuck! 30,000! Let's have a look here. This is from the Houdinki.
I could be wrong. The gold one, I believe.
30,000? Fuck me dead! Fuck me dead! 30,000! Let's have a look here. I'm just going to call up the Houdinki article here. Fuck, that looks beautiful. Look at that. I don't know why you wouldn't go. Look at the steel there. Beautiful black. I love the stitching here.
But don't you like the faux patina? In this case, the faux patina comes off kind of nice. It warms the dial a little bit.
Yeah. I fucking love it.
It's really what makes it drastically different from a Breguet, because a Breguet is just stark white everywhere.
That's true, but faux patina. Say what you say what you will about faux patina, but it's always better than patinaed faux.
They also claim it's not faux patina, that it came out of the factory 1953 with that color.
So look at this here. Steel one is 7,900 Swiss francs.
Okay.
Rose gold is 21,000 and platinum is 39. Far out.
So I was off a little bit. It's actually 40 grand.
Well, Dan Red Key, sucker, $2, sucker hard!
Sucker hole.
I haven't seen a suckerhorn sighting yet. Sorry.
Sorry.
Well, maybe he's hoping that we can do that and bring him into the house.
He gets an invite every week. Whether he comes or not is up to him. Look, I got to tell you seriously.
He's here in spirit all the time.
I've got to be honest with you. These Breitlings, I'm not excited about Rolex in the least. These Breitlings.
And imagine.
Fuck.
Well, here's the thing though. Here's the only bad thing. They've literally so they've got like two or three decent entries, and like literally 75.
Well, a lot of people like those Transoceans and some of the other chronographs. I mean, a lot of people like them. Why would they get rid of them since people like them?
Well, Transoceans. I mean, I realize that Archie flies to bangers for ladyboys, but that's not exactly the same thing as about being wild about Transoceans.
That's Tranny-Ocean.
Oh, okay.
Different thing.
I gotta tell you, Clive, this could be a goer.
Would you spend a little bit extra on the blue dial there, Clyde?
No way.
No.
That's not just a little bit extra. That's a fucking. I thought it was in steel. I thought if it's in steel, would you go blue or black?
Yeah. Likewise, it's just like,
but platinum. Fuck me dead.
That's kind of crazy, actually.
Oh, Dr. Ron Jones says
I thought
Transocean is now called gender neutral ocean.
Now, I thought that when I first saw it, I thought the blue dial was going to be white gold. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
But platinum, fuck, that's just look.
Well, the platinum's going to be lightweight. It's going to be lightweight.
Platinum.
No, it's not. It's going to be heavy as hell. Where are you?
Platinum's a great metal. Platinum's a great metal to have. Clive, I think.
I'm thinking titanium. Sorry.
Yeah.
Titanium. I gotta be honest with you. This is a fucking. I'm not excited. Nothing Rolex does is exciting. See, Rolex doesn't release anything until Basel World, whereas Breitling, they're releasing things as they go.
What if
And
Rolex did a reissue and they re-released the original Submariner? Oh, would everybody go nuts?
oh my God! And what about if they reissued a 4-digit Daytona?
What
Oh
if they
yeah,
I
instant
would,
money if they did that.
I don't
I
think
don't
they
understand why
care.
they
Okay.
don't. You know
I bet
what?
you, I bet you $5 Rolex has released some sort of special issue this year.
What? But now that you say that, if they reissued a Daytona and they sell the sucker for 40 grand, it's still cheaper than a vintage by quite a bit. Why not?
I
Yep.
don't understand. Tell you the truth, Doc. I think some of these car companies, why can't they reissue classics from the past?
They sort of
Health
do.
and safety. Health and safety.
Health
But
and
they
safety.
sort of do in that you can get the parts
Like,
and build
wouldn't
it.
you like to get a W123 Mercedes again, or a original M3? Wouldn't that be?
Oh,
so,
I thought you were talking about
Now, someone,
American company.
Yeah, Americans do. They had that Chrysler. That.
No,
that,
but
that,
like you can get a
Yeah.
65 Mustang.
now
with-
here's something else that someone's pointed out.
Mhm.
This is a very astute point. I didn't really calculate on this. Archie, remember AJ Gates?
Yes.
You like him? Good guy, right?
I can't
Well,
remember.
you're understating it. Really good guy.
Yeah, exactly. Now, he was basically saying how it could be affecting the market over here is simply the travel ban. He said you don't have Chinese nationals flying over here and
Mhm.
buying up the watches in the States and then shipping them back home.
Yes.
So that in itself could affect really some of these super special limited waitlisted models.
You know what? He's onto something, because when I went to the ADs in Vegas, they don't allow any transactions, so they claim. They don't allow them via the internet or by mail or any of that. They require you to come in person.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, they're all like that.
Yeah, well, I just was a little surprised when I figured Vegas, they'd say, "Oh yeah, they gotta have a lot of people trying to get stuff out
It
of Vegas."
depends how desperate they get. Let's be completely honest. They'll do
Yeah, it might be.
anything.
They might be like the Democratic National Committee and loosen the rules because some.
They'll do anything for money. By the way, can I just have a very quick shout out to my favorite hero there from the 80s?
Go
Who's
ahead.
your hero?
Michael Milcan. Remember Michael Milcan?
Is he the guy that went to jail?
He just got a pardon.
Oh.
He can't be that guilty. He got a pardon. President Trump gave him a pardon, and
I'm sorry. He was
he
supposed
got-
to go to jail.
Well, he did actually. He went for 22 months. He went to 22 months in jail. But he invented the junk bond market. Michael Milken, one of the greatest Americans of all time.
Logan, yes, with a patio. Why do you ask? Anyway, Michael
Milken. Remember Michael Milken? He was the guy who
Yeah.
earned $500 million a year. The highest, just ridiculous what he earned. You remember him or not? He
Yes.
invented junk bonds. Absolute financial genius. He just got a pardon from Trump. He was trying to get a pardon from the Clintons, but they wanted too much in backhanders. You know that, don't you?
Yep.
They always are looking for money.
It's but I got to tell you guys, seriously, I think Breitling has got some interesting shit coming out. Anything else? Nothing else is really that cool, is it? See, Breitling.
Now, okay, now Archie. Now let's just say the bubble deflates and Rolex becomes a little bit more approachable again.
Yes.
Would that entice you back to the brand, or have they just pissed you
They
off?
start pulling sort of a Democratic National Committee move. They start allowing Bloomberg to come in where he really wasn't allowed before. They bend the rules.
What's wrong with Bloomberg? I like Bloomberg.
There may not be anything wrong with him, but the thing is that it's hypocrisy, because originally the rules that allowed them to the rules that allowed them to prohibit certain candidates from participating
Yeah.
were removed when Bloomberg donated like millions of dollars to them.
Oh,
Rules
let me
are
address
only for
something.
poor people. Rules
sorry,
are only for poor people.
Well, I want to address something. Roger,
Yes.
fuck you. I almost died during the bombing. I was supposed to fucking be there. So don't fucking joke around about the goddamn Oklahoma City bombing. You motherfucker.
Ooh, who's saying this? We'll ban him, Clive. Who's this? Let's just fix this up. We can't. That's fucking really off there, guys. You can't say that sort of stuff. We'll ban him. What's his name, Clive?
No, I'll address it. I addressed it.
I can't believe it. Why would someone say that? That's pretty nasty shit.
It's not even on topic.
It's not even on topic, guys. Yeah, that's good. I don't understand. Why would they? That's just.
There's some fucking whacked out people out there.
I know. We're
But I
just here
think
to
that-
provide a bit of entertainment on a Friday night, fuckers. You know that? We're just trying to make some people happy, and some you get a dick. You get a fucking.
Imagine this 765 on the shark mesh bracelet, a Breitling shark mesh bracelet, because it's got the same 22 millimeter lug width.
Archie, don't you have to normally go to Bangers for that to happen? You know, to get a dick on a Friday evening?
Hey, that's exactly it. Yes. Boom, boom. I'm actually probably not traveling anywhere. I'm scared about this coronavirus. I am very scared.
All it takes is stepping on the wrong airplane.
Well, this is the whole thing. I wouldn't be going into crowds or.
Well, but when you get on an airplane or a cruise
They circulate
ship,
the air. You know this.
That's
They
right.
circulate the air.
That's right. So one person on the plane, and now everybody's potentially exposed.
Exactly. And they are spraying the planes between customers. You know that, don't you? They're fumigating. You know that, don't you?
But here's the problem. No one can agree on what's effective.
Well, you see, actually, Archie, can't they just keep you on the airplane and feed you prawns between flights? Wouldn't that also fumigate the airplane?
Ha 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 ha. I gotta tell you, man, it's really scary. I'm worried. I think honestly, you do realize that the whole Hong Kong market is about to collapse. Prices aren't coming down. They're going to close up shop and run away with the watches. That's what's going to happen. Tommy D, $10. How much do you think YouTube watch personalities, not yourself, have contributed to the mystique of the Rolex scarcity market?
Yeah, I think a lot of it. Well, but also keep in mind one thing. Also, YouTube is an echo chamber in a lot of ways, frankly. But I don't know who came first. What came first, the chicken or the egg? The thing is, though, Tommy, if you release a video, if you say Rolex in the title, it gets twice the number of views. And you can have the best thought out, the most cogent, the most awesome idea ever. But if you don't put Rolex, half the people there aren't gonna tune into it. So
I gotta be honest with you, Rolex really bores me at the moment. Oh, there's your client again, Clive.
Yeah.
No worries, you gotta go. You gotta go.
No,
Okay.
that's not me, dude. That's not me.
Oh.
It's not me. Excuse me. It's not me.
Okey-dokey.
Right.
I gotta tell you guys, seriously, I'm fucking Rolex itself. There, Doc. Any Rolexes? Are you interested in? I would love to have a reissue of the 5508 Submariner. I'd love a no crown guard Submariner. That would be absolutely gorgeous.
I think Rolex is going to release one limited edition this year.
Yeah, but they're not
Ooh.
going to do a reissue, though. That's the problem.
No.
What are you
That's the
thinking,
problem.
Clive? Tell me what you think.
I have a feeling they're gonna open up with a Coke. They've already done the Pepsi. They haven't done a Coke.
No. I think they're going to look. No, they're not. No. Because they fucked with. They have messed with the GMTs nonstop the last couple of years. It's the Submariner's turn.
They said that last year.
True.
Well, they might come out with a Submariner that I have to agree with Marky Mark. They might come out with a Submariner that's not quite so heavy on the maxi case. A sort of mini maxi.
Well,
Mini
and like I said,
maxi.
they'll update one of the subs. It'll go like that. It'll have the new movement. Period. That's it.
No, I think they'll trim the case a little bit as well.
That's what I meant by the lug diet.
I see.
Is there anything exciting here? You notice all these Rolex stores look all the same.
Empty.
I will say the one in Vegas has a museum as part of it, which is pretty cool.
Very cool.
They even had a 4-digit in the museum, and I purposely wore my 4-digit to go to the AD there. They were kind of all over that. Oh yeah.
Yes.
They ended up gifting me a Rolex book.
Here, schmuck.
They gave you a Rolex book.
I believe they gave me my sister was with me. She says that she thinks that the person working there might have been interested in me. But I thought it was just the watch, and she was giving me the book because, she knew that I was an avid fan of Rolex if I had the watch.
A fan. What would you pick, guys? Rolex. What would you want? What do you want in your life?
I want that reissue. Reissue 4-digit Daytona. I mean, a reasonable price, reasonable, crazy expensive.
Rolex.
Here we go. Rolex JB, $5. I have a 1-year-old sub that is running minus 8 seconds a day. Should I take it into AD for regulation? It's in perfect condition. I'm afraid they'll scratch it. 8 seconds a day.
Here's the thing about that, though. I hate when it runs slow. I like it when it runs a few seconds fast a day.
Yeah.
That's okay. But when it's running slow, I have to take it in.
Well, JB, I think there are certain things you can do to, like, the way when you take your watch off at night, if you put it crown up, it affects it one way. Google that. That'll help. I would do
down, face up, different
crown up,
things
crown down.
Yeah.
Hits up, horns down. That's there's
you must understand these are mechanical pieces. They're not going to be perfect.
Do you think they're going to scratch it? Really? But they should know how not to scratch it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sometimes
I like mine to run slightly fast.
Yes, slightly fast is okay. I agree 100% with you.
Minus 8 a day though for a 1-year sub. Damn, that's a little jacked up.
I would agree. If it was plus 8, I probably would live with it.
Yes.
It was like minus 2, like my Mosier.
What website do you measure against, guys? What website are you measuring against?
Molex.
Molex. Okie dokie. Let's have a look here. We got Indian Swami Guru. Indian Swami Guru, $2. Please send me link AC. Indian Swami. Who's Indian Swami Guru?
I don't know, but isn't it more than $2 for the link? I think he
for
means
what?
a link to come on with you.
He doesn't say. Watch and pray, $5. Walked into AD today to say hi and walked out with a 1267 10BLRO. It was in the back. I asked why me. He said, "'Cause he knows I will not flip." Wowzers. He got a... What's that? That's a... BLRO. Pepsi, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Far out. A Pepsi.
Okay.
Cool. That's amazing.
Right. Well,
That is...
okay. So one of my local guys. Okay, there's another. Super
Tim
chat.
Wright, $2. Art, because of you, I bought sub at retail 3 years ago. Well, you've done well, Tim. Send a few bucks. Send a few bucks. Sorry, Clive,
No.
you were telling a story. There's a local guy.
He went to the next state over, still in the flyover states, and
Yeah.
he actually was able. Oh wait, there's another super chat.
I'm royalty of Jagistan Palace, worth 200 million.
I don't think it's Jagistan. I think he might be offended by that.
Okay,
Rajasthan.
Ragistan, sorry.
Rajasthan?
Yes, okay.
Rajasthan, Jakistan, it's all the same, right?
Okay, so,
Oxley, say hi.
Oxley stayed
Oxley
high.
stayed high. So tell me this, tell me the story. The flyover stage, the
Rolex.
guy went to the next stage.
Molex.
Tim Wright,
Rolex.
$2 on December 25. I got a Panda because of sub wait list.
I like a Panda.
Panda's
Panda's
cool.
nice.
He went to another one. In another state, and he was able to grab like an Explorer 2 and a sub.
Not bad.
Sorry, a Hulk.
Wow.
Ooh.
That's not
And they
bad.
said oh yeah, and they said you could have got a Daytona if you were here last month. I mean, if you were here last week.
What state was
Ah!
it? Montana?
I'll tell you off air, Bruce.
Well, I'm just joking around. Montana, Dakota, someplace where there weren't a lot of people, right?
Here we go. Indian
Yeah, Caleb.
Swami Guru, $2. I have personal Swami Patek collection of 23 pieces.
Okay, no, Indian Swally. Well, I don't know. He's claiming he has a collection of 23 pieces.
Pieces of
He's only-
what?
He's only super chatting $2, but he has Indian, so you know, maybe.
Wait a minute. Hisham is always, when he does it, it comes out in a different form of money.
Yeah, that's true.
Okie dokie. Well,
Oh,
I'll
that's
tell
true.
you
It's,
what.
yeah, it's coming out in USD.
We're almost over today, so I'm going to put the link into the description.
Yeah.
We're going
Orange
to run
hand.
it there. Just click on the link and you can come in, Swami. There we go. John Gold,
You're feeling very
$5.
generous.
Clive, any chance you'd change your law office name to Blue Velvet Law? We'll get you off. We got Mike. Hello, Mike.
Yeah, then I'd have to stick horns in the MR2. Change the marketing.
He
Hello,
wore
Mike.
blue velvet. Is Mike the Swami? Swami Mike?
No. Hello, Mike.
He's worth millions, but
Okie dokie. No worries.
his
that's okay.
microphone is not.
His
Well-
microphone is not. Exactly. I got to tell you guys.
Wait, Doc, so your cell phone provider's from India?
Not that I'm aware.
Okay.
Darren. Hello, Darren.
Oh, he looks a lot like. At first he looked like Boris. He had the red thing up. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello,
coincidence or not?
Darren.
What do you guys think? I think it's
Darren?
Boris. He doesn't want to give it away by talking.
Oh,
It's
doesn't
Boris.
want to give it away. Hello. Okay. It's no worries. I gotta tell you, Indian Swami. Swami requires. Hey, Indian Swami, $2. Swami requires Clive and BBC in Temple Pronto. Okie dokie. And $5. Watch and pray. $5. Got me Mark II darker Pepsi bezel. AD says Rolex will not acknowledge the difference, i.e. no new reference number. Rolex has issued reference numbers for less. Got the Mark II darker Pepsi bezel. Wow. And
No, like-
Charles Bronson, $2. Does a nice watch make up for my small pecker?
I'll
Well-
let Archie answer this one.
Sure. Hey,
And we have Love
Rockstar.
Crew. We again, Indian cell phone provider.
I gotta tell you, Clive, that Breitling is looking good.
It is. but-
Rolex. If you could get a Pepsi, would you grab it? Yes or no?
No.
At retail, if you could get one from a dealer at retail.
No, I don't think so, because I think I would be getting it just for the hype.
Well, I don't have any spare money, so I couldn't get it even if I wanted to.
Yeah, but look, all you have to do is just convince the Chinese that Minotaur horns are the cure for coronavirus, and you'll
That's
And you'll
it,
be buying
Clive.
and you'll be buying all the Rolexes you want. Since they keep growing into renewable money stores.
Yes, I see. Indian Swami, $2. Will be in Australia this autumn. We'll gift you Patek. Thank you. We would love that. I'm happy to catch up. Just email me at ARCHIELUXURY72@gmail. We'll catch up. Watch and Pray, $2. Lives up to the hype. Really is a beauty.
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm not okay. To say that you don't, say that you like a watch, you don't like a watch, or that is not saying, oh my God. That doesn't mean that you're saying the watch there's anything wrong with it, or that it's not a great watch. It's just that we all don't have to like the same watches.
No.
Some of us might want a Pepsi. Some of us might want 5 identical Patek Philippe's. We're all different.
Yes. I do agree with you there. And Clivers, are you selling anything else off? What's going on with you? Or are you just busy working?
Busy working, still trying to consolidate the collection. That'll happen.
How many pieces? What's your upper collection?
Well, you know the upper collection, so.
There we go. Drone Jones, $1. Thank you. And Indian Swami Guru, $2. We invite you to Jaipur Palace, India. Dear Archie, I accept. Just email me at ARCHIELUXURY72@gmail. I will come and visit. No worries. Let's go. I got to tell you, I do love the Pateks. I know they all look the same, but they do make me happy. And you know what is going to make me even more happier, Clive?
An SL.
Don't worry about the SL. I'm getting a strap from Combat Straps. Hopefully it turns up next week. And I can wear my Patek with my Combat strap and just enjoy the damn thing. What do you think?
Yeah.
Have you got any
God.
more Combat straps coming?
Yeah, I'm getting one for my for my latest piece.
I gotta tell you, Clive,
Kid does great work.
your Mosa,
Yeah,
you loving it or what?
I really do.
Does it get many comments or you don't care?
Couple people have noticed it, yeah. But the thing is, the people that really know me notice it because they know I'm the watch guy. Have you noticed that?
I see. Yes.
Same with you. But the people that
Yeah.
don't know you, but yeah. The thing is, I wonder at one point. I think at some point are we all getting watches to impress people, but at different points in our collections, are we just doing it to impress different people.
I don't think Patek looks that impressive unless you know what a Patek is. A lot of people don't know what Pateks are, so I don't think.
And again, that's why. But you're doing that to impress other watch people.
I like them myself. I live in Brisbane. We're not that sophisticated here.
Yep.
Brisbane. Ant G, $2. Arch 5196 overrated. You betcha it's overrated. Of course it is. It's a small movement for a largish case. It's a flawed watch, but I love it. Yes, of course it's. It's probably made in large numbers. It'll never be that valuable, but I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Dr. Jones won $2. How far are you on paid reviews? Did $100 Monday. Hey, I'm starting to get my mojo. I had a bit of a problem. Okay, I tell you the truth. I went out with this woman in the week, right? I wore this shirt. Actually, I wear this shirt two times, then I wash it.
Right.
And I took her out to this Greek restaurant, took her out expensive cappuccinos, and she didn't provide any services. Man, I said to her, she goes, oh, let's watch a movie. And I kind of said to her, I said,
What
hey,
watch were you wearing?
honey, I was wearing the 5127. I said, honey, you know how I paid all this money for the meal and I didn't make a jackass out of myself?
Right.
I said I was expecting some services, a bit of relief. You know what I mean? A bit of relief. And she went all funny. Oh, you're just like everyone else. Yeah, it's called heterosexual, baby.
Yeah,
I don't understand. So that put my mojo off. I wasn't in the mood, and I was shitty, and I was angry, and so I'm gonna try to do some vids this weekend because I like to be up on the vids. I've just been depressed. I've been a bit down. Indian Swami Guru. I'm only 21, but King of Jaipur. I am Pad Singh. Thank you, Pad Singh. No worries, Pad Singh. Hey, there's no worries there. Do you like Coles ice cream? I prefer premium. If you're going to put weight on, you may as well eat the good stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I had Indian food for lunch today.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, it's all good. It's all good.
You, Ron Jones, I prefer pad thai. God damn it, I was thinking exactly the same thing.
Ha ha ha. Clivers, I gotta tell you, Rolex is boring the shit out of me. I'm just bored with Rolex. I started looking at what I want to get a steel sports watch. I know I need one. One, okay? Yeah. I went on to Cove's website. That's Luxuria. Fucking Explorer 1 is 9,750 Australian. So he'll give me a bit off.
Just even around here, like.
Fuck! That's like $7,000 US, and I'm thinking, for a fucking used Explorer 1.
39 or 36.
39. But
around here, if you find like even a 36, they're going for like north of 6 US. I'm like, no freaking thanks.
I mean, it's not that good a watch. Do you understand? I mean, it's nice.
Yeah, it is a nice watch.
But it's not that fucking good. You know what I mean? And,
exactly.
I mean, your Mosa's not much more than that, is it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
And that's a handmade, beautifully done, a different genre. I get it. But I think people are just so sucked in. I don't want to be part of this Rolex hype.
Yeah. And, and it's all right for, and like you said, Rolex makes some great watches. They are some dandy watches. They are. But it doesn't mean we all have to like them.
Exactly.
If we all had the same 5 watches, would there be a need for like 400 different watch channels? Rolex, Rolex.
Indian Swami guy, $2. Just Google me, Pad Singh Jupiter Love. Thank you very much there. And Herman So's, I'm wearing, this is a Herman So's shirt, by the way.
Oh, nice.
By the way, my lady friend, she's turning 50 this week. My lady friend is turning 50. And I gotta tell you, man, I gotta try and think of something romantic to do, and I'm broke. So I will make a video about that. I will make a video. Herman So's, I love you, Herman So's. I'm going to be wearing this shirt on the day. Good show. And Clive and Arch, you need a Rolex. Yes, I know. I'm actually thinking. I've been looking around, but they're so damn expensive. So expensive.
Okay, here's what I think. Here's what I think one of the bargains still is.
What's that?
OP36 Blue Explorer dial.
Yes, I agree. That's a great watch. It is a very great watch, that Blue Explorer. Yep, that's a usable piece. It's not a wanky piece. It's a
modern. It's solid.
Yes.
And actually, with the smaller pieces, I think the super case works.
Yes. I agree.
But the thing is, after going modern, if you try vintage go back to vintage Rolex, it's like Rolex costume jewelry.
Okay, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. We'll see you tomorrow. Guys, see you tomorrow. Thank you for coming on Friday Night Live. I got to do some work. Thank you.
No, really, what are you doing?
I got to do some work, actually.
No, seriously, what are you doing?
I got to do some paid reviews.
Okay.
I lost my mojo this week. I had a few arguments.
Rolex.
Okay, Rolex. Indian Swami Guru, $2. Watch your vid with my servants, but you abuse a lot. With my servants, but you... Okay, Indian Swami, I'll come over and see you. No worries, no problems at all. Guys, see you tomorrow.